Hi guys, so I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about the pretest that you did last week. The good thing is if you did the pretest you get 5 points, yay! But I wanted to just go through the answers. These are important concepts that we'll be talking about this semester, so make sure to stick with me here so you can hear the correct responses. The first question was, what are two differences between probation and parole? And I noticed that you guys had a variety of different responses, so let me go over those really quickly, and that's something that we're going to be talking about this week. Let me start with parole. In order for someone to be on parole, they first must have gone to prison, not jail. They must have gone to prison and are being released early for their sentence, from their sentence. So in order for someone to go to prison, they must have committed a felony. So you can only be on parole if you've committed a felony, have gone to prison, and have been released early from your sentence. Probation, you can be placed on probation for a variety of different things, for a juvenile charge, for a misdemeanor charge, or for a felony charge. The other difference is basically who has jurisdiction in a case like this. If a judge places someone on probation, he or she has jurisdiction over the person. If an individual is on parole, the parole board actually is who has jurisdiction over that person while they're on parole. The judge no longer has jurisdiction in that case. Okay, hope that is clear. The second question was, what are two differences between jails and prisons? So we'll start out with jails. Jails are run by the county. So there's a difference in who it is the administrator over that, whereas prisons are primarily run by the state but can also be run privately or by the federal government. If I'm going to go to prison, I have to have a felony. I'm not going to go to prison on a misdemeanor charge. Every semester someone tells me, oh, my brother's in prison on a misdemeanor, and I said, your brother lied to you. You can't go to prison for a misdemeanor. However, individuals can go to jail for a variety of different charges, felonies, misdemeanors, or they can be held in jail pending a hearing. So they might not even have been found guilty yet. Those are some differences there. Number 3, nationwide, there are more people in prison or on community supervision. So, for example, are there more people in prison or more people on probation and parole? Much more people on community supervision than in prison. Number 4, what percentage of people will return to the community after being sentenced to prison? The correct answer was 90 to 100%. And I think that's something important that we recognize as we're talking about corrections this semester. It's really easy to have this attitude of, oh, let's just lock everyone up and then kind of out of sight, out of mind. However, when we look at these numbers, we see that most everyone who goes to prison is going to return back to the community. So what's going to happen in that time period they're there? How can we help them prepare to be a contributing member of society? And then number 5, what type of crime must someone commit to be sentenced to federal prison? So oftentimes students will answer this by saying something really bad. They had to have committed a murder or do something really bad. This question really is about jurisdiction. In order for someone to go to federal prison, they must have committed a crime that violated a federal law. So that could be something really serious, or it could be something that maybe we wouldn't consider as serious, but it's a jurisdictional question. So in order to go to federal prison, you must have committed a federal crime. So hopefully that helped you kind of see what the correct responses are and compare them with what you put. Again, everyone is getting credit for who took the quiz. They're getting 5 points for taking the quiz, but again, hopefully this clears up some of those answers. Thanks guys, have a great week too.